You right?
Yeah, I just fell off and hurt my back and I got winded.
He actually started looking a bit fresher, didn't he, over the first one? Is that why? Because he kind of kinked his head to the left?
Yeah.
Coming in here?
Yeah. I've fallen off multiple times, but I've only had a couple good crashes. That was a fairly mild crash. So after that, we went and grabbed a bit for him, so I'd have a little bit more control over him. But I wouldn't pick him to do that.
No, well, I think he's feeling good, which is, you know, if there's a positive out of it, it is that he is feeling good. But we don't want him feeling that good.
No.
You'll be able to stop him in this bit.
Yeah.
And so you should feel more confident to just kind of move, which I know you did feel confident in the snaffle, but, you know, clearly there was a reason he arrived with this bit from his last owner.
It's important to get back on your horse so then they know that that's not what they're meant to do, that they're meant to not buck. Yeah, if Lightning was the boss, then we wouldn't really go around a course. We'd just kind of sit there and eat grass.
Right, and then go for a canter. Go for a canter when he has a little play. And use your gears again. Send him forward and bring him back.
So for Hanoi, I'm just doing the Riders Challenge just to start getting into the feeling of eventing. The Riders Challenge is basically a mix between cross-country fences and show jumping fences, and they're all mixed into a larger than a show jumping ring, but not quite as big as a cross-country course.
Good girl, Macam. Good girl. I'm Molly, and I'm 15 years old. I live in a hoka near Christchurch. So this is Macam, and we have been competing this season at 2-star, and we've been going really well so far. We won the South Island 3-day event championships. So Macam is a 14-year-old mare, and I don't own Macam. Holly McDonald owns Macam, and Holly has gone to university, and so I've been really lucky to give the ride on her. Macam. In the Junior Rider Series right now, I'm actually in the lead, which is really good. But there's still a lot of shows to come, so I'm not getting my hopes up yet. Today, we are going to go to McLeans Island and do some cross-country. So it's more for me just to get my eye in and practice the jumps, because I'll be out of practice. Hey, Millie. Good girl. Woo. What we do normally is, like, we'll all just go cross-country schooling, which is really fun because there's lots of us and we just kind of break off into groups and it's quite social, so I really like it. There's lots of little jumps you can do, but if you want to test yourself a bit more, there's some really good jumps out there. Woo. Okay, this is a palisade, and why it's like tricky on a cross-country course is because it's got like a little bit of a ditch here, and lots of the horses are quite spooky at it. So with the first jump, the white one, for the horses, I guess it'll be a bit harder because it's like white and it's not as easy for them to focus on. Woo. Oh, that was way too woo. And then to the second one, it's like a bit skinny. Far out, I'm feeling a bit out of practice right now. Oh, that was way too long. I wasn't quite straight into that one. So we know I'm coming into the jump. I haven't quite got the canter, so that's why I just decided to pull out. The next time I come in, I have my canter and I'm going forward and it jumps way better. I haven't actually done cross-country in a couple months, so it was definitely a bit of a shock for me today because I didn't have my eye in and I was just not ready for it. I definitely felt bad a couple times. Good girl, good girl.
You're not using my saddle blanket.
Huh?
You're not using my saddle blanket.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Not yours. I'm Will, I live in Pukekohe. I've got 3 younger brothers, 2 of them ride, and the other one's just into motorbikes. This is my horse, Merlot, as I say. He's 16 one hand, and he's a full thoroughbred. Had him about 6 months now. So I'm riding with my younger brother, Monte, who's on his little wee pony. Today we're gonna do a little bit of fitness up and down the hill. Yeah, it's quite competitive. It's always bragging rights after who's got the fastest horse. Who's gonna start from there? I wanna start from here. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on. Oh, the ditch. 1. Monte gets a bit of a head start because I guess he doesn't want to lose. And he says his horse is slow because it's got shorter legs, but just makes up excuses every time, pretty much.
I bet him.
For the race today, I think I probably would have won it if he didn't, you know, go out the side and stop halfway, or if he could actually make it to the top of the hill instead of stopping and saying, I don't want to go up there. He did. It's probably on their microphones, they could probably find it. I was looking at doing the Puhenui 1 star in a few weeks, but since it's sitting trot and my horse isn't bulky enough, I don't think we'll be able to do it. So me and Monte are both going to do the Riders Challenge.
So my name's Dawn Smythe, I'm 16. So I work at Pike Racing Stables. At the moment at work, we've got about 80 to 90-ish horses there, so it's quite busy. We've got staff on like mucking out, staff for saddling, staff for like getting horses on and off the walker, and there's staff in the wash bay, so there's staff everywhere. Horses are a very important part of my life. I'm around them 24/7. This is Brown. He's a 13-year-old gelding. We're preparing for Puhenui. I'm going to do the 1 star there.
What's he doing?
Smiling. There's Mum's obsessive collection of bits. That's from over the years. When I started riding, I was probably about 18 months old. Yeah, I was doing lead rein up until I was about 5, and then I went on to like off the lead, and then show hunter, then show jumping, now eventing. Brown has to be my favourite. He's pretty cool. I had him for about 3 years now, and I started off doing 87 metres eventing on him, and we've moved up to 2 star slowly throughout the years. At Puhenui, I've dropped Brown back to the 1 star because of his injury he had at the start of the season.
1 star and 2 star refer to the level of competition. The higher the number, the bigger the jumps and the more difficult the dressage test.
He's so small. It's like a pony to ride.
It's time to hit the road for the next event, but some of us have a longer trip than others.
Mosgiel is near the bottom of the South Island.
So our next event is Puhenui, and that's up north.
Truck is packed.
First trip on the truck, the truck is full. Puhenui's 3 days, 3 huge days, and a ferry crossing to get to Auckland.
Okay, so we're just coming along the Kaikoura coast. So at Puhenui this year, it's actually the Junior Rider Champs, which is kind of like the big championships, the main show everyone will be going through.
The first day we drove all the way to Blenheim, so the whole length of the South Island. We'll stop every like 2.5 hours to let them off kind of thing. We stop at a racetrack in Timaru, which is halfway to Christchurch, and then we'll stop in Christchurch. In Blenheim, stay the night at a racetrack there as well, and then the next morning we'll cross the ferry.
We've just stopped off at the Marlborough racecourse just to walk them for a while, and then we'll be getting on the ferry.
On the way to Wellington.
The horses are normally really good on the ferries. Like, I don't think Mackin will be fazed by it. I'm sure she's done it before.
They just hang out in the float. You check them afterwards and they're happy as. And drive to past Wellington. I'm not very good with like place names in the north. I haven't spent enough time there. It's really embarrassing. Somewhere above Wellington, I think. Everywhere's above Wellington. Here is Blaze. So it ended up being a beautiful morning in the Wairarapa.
The competition, I feel, will be a lot more competitive up there because I haven't actually competed against always North Islanders.
Made it! It was a long 3 days. Let's hope it was worth it.
Thanks for a fun ride, NZ on you.